Okay, do we nail it first try today? Audio balance? Holy, we did it. I cannot believe it. Live on Twitch. Live on the YouTube. Yes, correct. Yes. Close windows. We're good to go. Oh wait, open up live chat. Now we're good to go. How's it going, everyone? Oh my god, what a crazy week in RuneScape content. Hey Alexander, how you doing? You got there first. Congrats. 187X, how you doing? Ocean 1105, Alum Tempo, Mercy, Anza Hibberter, La Corvette. How you guys doing? What am I gonna do today? Well, time has gotten away from me, and Blood Moon Rises comes out very soon. Like 10 days, and I'm gonna be gone for 3 of them, so it's time to actually push for as much money as possible because the update's not that far away. Exalted, how you doing? Thank you for the test. Yeah, so we took a couple weeks off because Dead Man All Stars was streaming. I'm like, if I would rather watch Dead Man All Stars than stream and watch my own stream, I'm like, surely everyone else was. So yeah, that's where we were. I think Tebow's gonna go up. I mean, just in the sense, it'll probably go up compared to the other mega rares because the site is absolutely cooked right now. And the Shadow, maybe that's getting reworked, who knows? Didn't they say the rework was happening, or rework was done? Zulak, how you doing? So, although I was mostly watching All-Stars, I was actually working in the background on the dark arts of the deep delve technology. We're still practicing, but I was able to push my deepest delve from 18 to 23. As I studied the new Doom technologies, I did. I'm not sure who suggested it, but yeah, not only is this new way easier, but it was more chill, more consistent. Let's put my Missouri mask on before I forget. So the inventory we're bringing now is mostly super restores, but that's mainly because we have the ancient gods that we're bringing now. I just face roll till 12 to 16. Yeah. Pretty much with this method, 16 is when it starts to get a little hairy and like the acid actually requires clearing. Other things gonna happen with blood shards. That's a tough one because they're introducing a new way to get them. Like, is it gonna be substantially faster? Likely so. I don't know, blood shards are only balanced though because how expensive they are. If they were dirt cheap, it would be pretty broken. You can do a slight tutorial on your first run. Yeah, I can try. Oh yeah, also I just randomly got Perfect Doom. That was sick. I literally wasn't even trying, but obviously, eventually I was gonna get it just from sheer numbers. With everyone going to raids 40, I think there'll be less people doing Tob, so Vials of Blood will go up. I think if Scythe is second best in slot, maybe. At what level would you suggest going for Doom? Pretty much as soon as you have a Scobo. That's all you really need. I'm using Stretched 117. We're not using this is just the GPU plugin, and we aren't using the Stretch plugin either. It's just in post, like my OBS software is kind of stretching it to be full screen. You have an estimate of how much Trader Steve has lost on GE taxes? Probably a lot, but I haven't been selling so many items, so you only pay the tax when you sell. On deaths, though, we've sent a lot of money to death. I think I even have a death in here still, maybe. Yeah. At least our coffers are stocked. We sold some dragon hooks. All right, let's get into it, guys. Yeah, Trader Steve looks powerful. Honestly, the only thing I would really like right now is Zerite Van Braces. I would get 2 max hits from it, and we can afford them. We got 171 mil, but I want to save it for the update, and the Van Braces are still like half our cash stack, and I don't really want to buy them just right before Blood Moon rises. The Scorching Bow and Ancient Godsword, which would be my next upgrade. I mean, the biggest difference maker you could get is a Zerite crossbow, but after that, it's like a Twisted Bow. All the other upgrades barely matter. Did you get Treads as a drop? Yeah. If we get a drop today, guys, I will buy Zerite Van Braces. Do I not have Treads? No, I don't have Treads either, and that would also give me an additional 2 max hits. So we're missing out on 4, technically. Which would... it's actually a solid amount of DPS at that point. Alright, make sure we get all our plugins on. Thinking of skipping Blood Moon Rises. That's fair. It's a lot of content in this game. Yeah, I'm hopefully gonna make a couple videos on it. We have, of course, the Maggot King, which we'll make a video on. And probably some of the skilling methods, and maybe a third one, depending on how it goes. What teletap is that? It's a Civitas teleport. Because I can't actually... it's the closest I can go. Oh my god, guys, my plugin's off. Because the closest teleport I actually have access to in my chunks is here, the Quetzal, because this Pin to the Vates is out. Do I have Perfect Doom? I do. I just got it yesterday. It was totally a fluke. Just turn it off. Have I considered Fasanis? Interesting you should say that, because I literally just tried it the other day. It's gonna take some practice. I died probably like 6 or 7 times. I wasn't even trying to complete it. Like, I didn't feel like running back, so I just kept dying just to try out the mechanics. But honestly, that is probably something I want to do, because it's good money and it would be something different. Live amazingly. You can, the rules for this account are in the description, or I think you can do !! rules. Yeah, the thing that was getting me with Fasanis is the The sentient fog. That one I think only I can use. Is the shadows on the ground. They hit you way at a different timing than I would expect. So I was tanking those and I just take 60, 70 damage and it's just not happening. All right. First run of the day. Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's just like the shadows are just like... I feel like I don't see the initial animation for it, so by the time I see it, it just like has already hit me. But obviously, just need to practice. But I don't know why some shadows in this game are so well telegraphed and others, like the Olm fight, can't see it all pretty much. Hey, free heal. Change the floor. I know a lot of people have it fully blue. I don't know if I want that yet. I do have the floor recolored to be brighter though, so. Picked up my brew, and by brew I mean restore, yes. Yeah, the ZCV is a pretty good upgrade here, but that in combination with the Ancient God Sword, you are using a lot of specs, so I feel like it's lost a little bit of value now. Because I need it for the healing. Where's my grub? That will do, actually. 2 in a row. Is Void not better DPS? It's debatable, but the problem is I can't get Void, so that's the main issue. I don't have to even make that decision because I can only get one of them. Hey John Fraser, how you doing? I missed your maxing party. Oh no. Sorry, we hadn't streamed for 2 weeks. When did you max? Void is better DPS in car phase. Yeah, that is true, but with the deep delve method, it's like, I guess you're just not relying on killing it during car phase every single time, but I seem to kill it probably at least 60 or 70% of the time. To pick Armadillo God Sword versus Chally because of acid splatter. We take the halberd for reducing the acid splatter, yes. And also you get to stand a tile away. This is for healing. Love the vids. Thanks, Gus. It's pretty close, so either one is totally viable. Yeah, the Chally I also can't get because I need a diary, and some of the diaries take me to chunks I just haven't unlocked and don't need to. How do we know which quest items to get rid of? Yeah, there's a guy in Draenor, Wise Old Man. We'll get rid of some of them, not all of them. But the short answer is you don't, unless you like really know the quest well. But you can always get a quest item back, so there's never something you can throw away forever that actually matters. I think there's some cosmetics you can't get back eventually. That'd be funny. You just brick your account because you throw away like an empty pot or something stupid. Try again. Yeah, you can't get rid of anything useful, but it is annoying to go get them back, and it can take a little bit of like research in some cases, although the wiki is so good. They are very good at like being pretty explicit on where to get them, but prior to that, it was a bitch to get them back. So the first 6 delves or 5 delves are just kind of the warm-up. The acid doesn't matter at all. I don't even have tiles down. So the real thing starts at delve 6. Is it worth the pest control grind to get Elite Void? I think definitely if you don't have the money for Missouri. I think Elite Void range is still good. And it is free, minus the time, obviously. Albert has moved. No, we did not need Destro there. Oh, another acid. Okay, we'll take that. Very strange to see a face that matches the voiceover. do we know what FPS I'm clocking? Probably, I was able to finally, I think I mentioned this last time, but I was capped at 60 FPS for so long, but it's because my monitor was set to 60, so that was the workaround. I finally figured out that my $200 monitor was set to 60 FPS. So now I'm assuming it's like one. Okay, it's having a bit of a seizure in the corner. You can't see that. It's 240, I think. Bless DI. Does that get upgraded in the meantime? I mean, the best range armor you can wear. The Scobo is doing most of the heavy lifting, so everything else is kind of just helpful, but not required by any means. Should have brought an extra divine, actually. The time pause between the waves kind of drained my super combat, but that's okay. Yeah, Doom defense doesn't really matter. There's so much damage you're just going to take regardless. So you can't tank anything in Doom, so defense is just pretty much irrelevant. It's helpful, but we haven't had to Ancient Godsword spec at all. What do we call that thing? AGS is already taken. Ancient spec. DCP is so broken, it is very good. And if you're playing very well, you can just use both of them, because you just don't take any damage. God, this grub is gonna murder me, okay. Pretend that didn't happen. AGS 2. So creative. we don't want to die for the grubs, but we do want to try to get as many early because it becomes way more dangerous to go for them later. Okay, that's fine. We'll get a heal off this. So the thing about the AGS, or whatever we're going to call it, you want to make sure you use it at the beginning of his charge, because if you do it near the end, you get locked out and he will laser you and he will kill you. How I know that? Because I've died to it like 100 times. Oh my god, that grub went in. Okay, as the intro wave's done. Should I do a ZCB giveaway? Sure, man, you can give away a ZCB if you want. I need mine. I'd kill for some RuneScape music. Yeah, honestly, maybe we'll throw in some regular RuneScape tunes into the playlist, maybe. What's the floor goal? I would love to push 25. I think we can get 30 before we'd have to like start prayer flicking a lot. I'd be better off in strength boots. Yeah, it's honestly maybe. It is so minor. I'm not really sure. I was bringing Aranea boots before because they were reducing my death cost, but now that we are bringing the Ancient God Sword, we're fully past the death fee, so we're getting 500k deaths every time, no matter what. The strength boots would potentially increase my halberd hit a little bit, but a tiny bit more accuracy during the majority of the fight could be better. By the downtime between floors, that's so I can read the chat. I can't really read it while I'm doing the floors themselves. Comment 66, how you doing? So floors 6 and 7 are also pretty much identical, but you can now see my tile markers. Now the only thing we really don't want to do is reg this tile and this tile. These two tiles in the west, don't want to reg them. And we take things slow and try to reduce the amount of damage we take, as opposed to finishing Doom in a frantic way. We don't want to reg these either, so that's a little unfortunate. But we can clear these ones pretty easily. These ones over here are much harder to clear. So again, we're still using my original strategy here, because we don't need to use these at all. Drag him to the middle. Oh, we one-shot him. We kind of, I didn't think I was gonna kill him so fast, but what we want to do is, as soon as he pops back up, attack him, and then we get a free clear. Creation, how's it going? You can try the Monkey Dark Bow tech. I don't actually, all I know is that I've heard of the Dark Bow tech. I do not know what it is. Grinding TDs, hoping to get my first synapse. Well, I'm sending you good luck. Hope you do too. I've made a lot of money from those, so if you keep at it, you should as well. One to 8 PV. I guess this one 840 probably. Highest delve is 23. Okay. Delve 7. Again, delve 7's the same. Yeah, unfortunately, we're gonna let those leak. Big one. Use their AGS spec. I'm just gonna call it that. Might as well. He's gonna leak, isn't it? Oh, yes, he disappeared. Okay, we're actually going to pause. See if we can get it clear. Attack now, if we kill it. Do we delay too much? Oh, we didn't kill it. Unfortunate. That would have been nice, because we would have been able to clear this. My log. My log is actually now underrate slightly. We should have like 2 more uniques, maybe? How much do you make an hour here? Well, if we do 1 to 16 resets, it's about 17 mil an hour. If we go deep delves like 25, it's probably more like 20. There's a lot of numbers here, okay. Up to realistically 25 mil an hour, maybe if I'm really good at doing the deep delves. Okay, so we're doing delve 8. Now the play here is for as long as we're above 60-ish, 65 HP, we don't heal. We just rely on the Ancient God Sword. That's probably fine. Regen pouch would be nice. Okay, I'm gonna do this first and I'll explain after. Holy, my line is very filled. Now we do an AGS spec. And that's a decent amount of HP. Alright, I'm not able to narrate this until while we're going. I'll explain that after. It's pretty similar though, in theory. The DPS was actually very bad. Now we're gonna see if we can clear this line here though. If we get a nice spawn, we do. Okay, we're just going to let this clear because we actually really want this acid gone. Beautiful. Boulder. It's a little less chaotic normally. is not a great illustration on why this method is good. All right. Not rewarded. So normally, the Doom is dead before he even does the Unraveled Earth. But essentially the play is, you come to this tile, and then tick before the boulder explodes, you click here, which puts a boulder here and here. And then you do the grub phase. And then you drag him back over here. Now you drag him onto this tile, which means there's actually no rock on it, which means you're not safe, but you're gonna hide behind this tile and there will be a rock here. So then it explodes, you're safe. And then you drag him this way and there's a rock here. So he'll be perfectly on that rock, which means you're safe. He's safe, you're safe. And then you drag him over here. Now it's kind of the same thing as what I was doing before, except this whole poison, where most of the poison goes, it doesn't really matter that much because you're mostly hugging this corner where poison very rarely will actually end up. Which is the main benefit of the method. The end. If I thought about what the resource could be for charging a new Mega Rare, I've heard Toggle a lot, but I don't know if they would pick something where you have, like, it's not technically tradable. I mean, it is, but it's not. You can't buy it. It's the biggest difference between 7 and 8. The double boulder, 100%. Okay. So let's see if this next floor will be a better illustration. Okay, we gotta pause because I did so much damage. Get the healing in. Nice. Just done that up. Okay, now we're doing a lot more damage. We could pause, but yeah, okay, let's try to clear something. Can we hit it too? We can. And honestly, we might clear more this way just so we have a little bit of this gone. It's not what I wanted. Damn it. With others like Robosphere, do you think Doom is the next boss they'll be looking to reinvent ideal methods for? Possibly. I mean, the Autozuck is just kind of like breaking RuneScape down to its component parts and then making a Guitar Hero simulator based on it. I think you could do it for almost any, or lots of content in the game, so I wouldn't be surprised. Hey, Giftina. Good to see you back. Earth Orb stays after the KC. Yeah, so if you kill Doom just as the Earth Orb comes up, they will stay, which means you can actually take time to pick where you want to go. Not that Zulu. Yeah, I mean, honestly, the rock block's not necessary. It's just to kind of like standardize the waves. Or the delves. Okay, we will need some healing. So we do another one. Ah, we're not gonna get it. Maybe if we delay a little bit. Oh, we did get it, nice. It is worth delaying to kill the grubs if you can. And we killed it very fast. We could have tried to get the sweep, but honestly our section's fine. Hey Jesper, just lurking? Yeah, no worries. Good luck on the glowy hole. Yeah, we were pretty unlucky on stream. I've gotten 2 off stream as soon as I stopped streaming. But yeah. Over the last 3 months we've been pretty dry at Doom, honestly. Fly by the seat of your pants, yeah. Hey. Before we had sick methods, that was the only way. Hey, Guptita, thanks for resubbing with Prime. Appreciate it. Oh, no, this is a regular sub. Well, thank you for subbing. I remember you had subbed a year ago when I was originally streaming, so thank you very much. I think we've now thoroughly tested my alerts. I can probably turn off one of them. Okay, Delve 11. Supplies are good, but we should have brought an extra divine, definitely. The timing for that took a while to get used to. It's weird. It's like one tick before what I was doing before. Holy grubs. Oh my goodness. Taking that one. I've leaked more grubs than I would have liked. Spec. It's my Doom KZ. How do you even quote KC? Honestly, I have to check. I think I'm at like getting close to 1,000 deep delves. Melee grubs are the stupidest things ever. Agreed. It's just, it's very not fun. Debatably, the grub mechanic is fun at all, but okay, we'll get double heal off this if we can. That was a little scary, but we got it. Yeah, that is the hard double boulder pattern. You just have to like know, proc it, and then do your your double boulder dodge in the direction that you need to go. But we did get the clear here, so that's good. Is there a benefit to Eye over Slayer Staff? There is not. The only benefit is the Slayer Staff reduces your death cost. And yeah, for some reason the Eye doesn't break Doom during his punish phase. Maybe the Slayer Staff does, but 3.3k deep delves, no, 4 boots. That's pretty bad. I think I'm on rate for 3.5, so you should have like lots. The first ball explodes, you can see the shadow on the floor and you step on it, but you don't take any damage. Yeah, so what you have to do is you dodge the way of the first one, and then a tick later you click on the shadow, because it won't fall on the place the shadow was, so it can't drop like 2 rocks on the same spot. It's kind of weird because it's just the way it is. I'm sure someone in chat can explain better, but all right. Delve 12. Blue. No spec. I didn't get to heal off that. Okay, we might have to heal for this one. Unfortunate. That boulder was in a really bad spot, actually. It's not clearing where I want, but it's okay. I'll kill it. We're not potted up. Okay, interesting. I think potions will drop from the... will drop with Vampirium. Probably not. I mean, we've got PVM content, so I'm assuming they go up. The dead ammo modes are pumping, rewards are pumping. Yeah, this has been a crazy week in general for just the economy. I already made 2 market analysis. But yeah, the fact that literally the day that they announced they're getting rid of the max cash limit or increasing it, the 30 Druidic Pants dropped to like 1.7 bill from who God knows how much. Solar per axe went up to almost 500 mil, now it's dropped to 350. Scythe is crashing hard because the new Mega Rare looks like it's going to replace it. So much going on. Alright, Delve 13. I actually have some very bad poison right now. It's kind of everywhere. We really need to clear this out. Oh my god. It's great for my flipping series, yeah. Oh my god, the grubs. We delayed attack. I don't think we can get a clear here. Oh, the poison. Thoughts on T-Bit prices? Well, it's pretty steady so far compared to the other Mega Rares. So I'm kind of happy that's the one I bought, but I guess we'll see what boss uses it. If they use it a Maggot King or Raids 4, I don't know. So yeah, the price of all the... I mean, for my flipping series, flipping to max cash, or max set, we're up to like 25 bill we needed, but now the majority of that was from items that were over max cash. So if the third age pick drops to like 4 bill or 5 bill, we've just cut the money we need almost in half. Do I do Doom because I like it or for the GP? Mostly for the GP, although learning the deep delve strategy has been kind of fun. So as long as I'm learning something, it's a good time. How's your Dragon Cannon Barrel Flip doing? We don't talk about that one. We don't talk about that. I don't even know why. I'm just like, surely it's gonna go up. It did not. How often do I check the flipping account? Probably every week or something. Okay. Maybe we just drink an armor brew. We've unfortunately blitzed through our boosting potions pretty fast. Heal. Oh my god, I dodged into it. Oh no, I've wrecked the tile. Actually, it doesn't matter. Maybe I was just stupid last time. Oh no, I need to declare that. I actually accidentally killed that. Whoops. Yeah, okay. The tile south of the one your rock block is also safe. Yeah, okay. I didn't realize that because last time I was stepping on this at the last tick to block it here, but yeah, okay, then... I think as long as these two tiles don't get ragged, then we're okay. Can you skip orb phase like that with Scobo? You can. It's a bit less consistent, but it's definitely still possible. Oh, south on the compass. This tile is safe? I'm gonna try that when I don't have 35 HP. This tile. The one I was on, I would presume. Let me mark this as well. What's an armor brew? It is a range potion and a brew in the same potion, pretty much. Why no Ember Light? Because the Dark Light does the exact same thing, and it would. Historically, it did lower my death cost. Now it doesn't matter, but I still have it. It's literally the same weapon functioning here. Why do things keep randomly exploding? Heal, please. I'm taking a lot of damage, just getting ragged by this poison right now. It's a little unfortunate. Oh no. I think we're actually done on this one anyway. We might have to go back and restock. The poison was just bad. We didn't clear but any of it, really. Ah well, level 15, still something. Glad to finally catch you live. Thank you. Improved a lot, yeah. Since we started streaming, we've been doing a lot of Doom, so we're getting there. Okay, we have so much prayer left. There's no point sending us into the Shadow Realm here, so we'll claim this. Calm down a little bit, your panic is getting you ragged. I mean, it's kind of a negative cycle where it's like the more tiles you have on the ground, the more mistakes you make, the more you rag yourself. We can do better than that though. But we will bring an additional divine for sure. Odd Squat, how you doing? Okay, so okay, random question. So, I was trying... It's very warm in my apartment right now because it's the summer. And I have one fan. I was trying to look up how you ventilate your apartment in the best way, and everywhere I see is you says to point the fan out the window to create some kind of vacuum effect. Is that a real thing, or am I getting trolled by Reddit? One more divine. It's a real thing? Okay. I tried it. I don't think I had it set up right. Okay. Well, maybe I'll try it again. Collection log update. I've green logged pretty much only a few PVM bosses. Two windows. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. The way, where I needed it didn't have two like convenient windows. A plastic bag gets caught in the back of your fan because it's being sucked in. I've actually never had that happen to me before, but I can imagine. Should have more boots. I wonder. Oh yeah, I have it on the sidebar. We should have 15 uniques, and we only have 13. Although I will admit, I did have one pet on the line and I lost it, so we technically should have 14 uniques. How do you recommend escaping the mid game? I actually have a video on that I made kind of recently, from a couple months ago. Yeah, one more pair of boots before Blood Moon Rises would be pretty nice. Depends what you define as mid-game. That is the main big question. It's a very generic term. Pretty much anything that's not early game and late game raiding and bossing can kind of fall under that umbrella term. What is Doom rank and compared to other PVM? I mean, Delve 1 to 6 is like probably achievable in the mid game account with some practice. We missed. But Delve 8 plus, I mean, it is one of the most difficult bosses in the game. Really, I think only like raids would be more difficult than Doom, if that even. There's just like so many ways to die in Doom, and you just get blown up immediately. That's not what I wanted to do. I mean, I just started working on Fasani's, but maybe it's about as difficult as Fasani's. 1 to 8. But the weird irony about it is you can do it in kind of quote-unquote mid-game gear, because all you need is a Scorching Bow. You don't need any other high-level gear. Delve 1 trees. Doom Wave 8 is easier than Call. Doom Wave 40 plus is harder. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's Inferno Coliseum level difficulty. Not to mention it's so much easier to practice. You don't have to like put time in just to get to the hard point. But as far as like just solo standalone bosses, it's probably one of the hardest. But I think the reason it's so profitable for so long is not just because it's hard, but I think it's hard and jank. Like Next is hard-ish to do in a solo, or sorry, in a duo or small group. But I don't think that's the only reason it's so profitable. It's because it's hard and it's jank, and not very accessible to learn. Probably the lowest budget you could do Doom with is 75 mil. I wouldn't do it with less than a Scorching Bow. It's like just not even worth it at that point. Apparently the new Mega Rare could be really good at next, which would be cool because right now the meta is like Fang it, which is kind of, I don't know, I think if the Mega Rare is going to invalidate something, I think invalidating the Fang is completely fine. At that boss. The Fang probably shouldn't be best in slot at a boss, like an endgame boss in general. One thing worth noting about this boss though is if you do it in Missouri, your death costs do add up. Void is like free. How do the armor pots benefit me? They're kind of just like an emergency pot for when I really want to kill Doom during his Unraveled Earth phase, because it doesn't lower your DPS, because it increases your ranged by about the same as a ranging pot, and it heals you. Where if you just brew, you have to brew, restore, re-range pot. So it does lower your DPS a decent amount. Normally you don't really want to brew when he's in car phase, you just want to kill him. I think Scythe is a good pickup at 1.3 bill. That is hard to say. The Scythe was 400 mil a couple years ago, so it has gone through so many changes though, and there's so many bosses the Scythe is good at. I think as long as the Scythe is still best in slot at Theater Blood and like Coliseum, then that's two endgame moneymakers that I think that'll make it hold its price. But if it's somehow devalued at one or both of those, which I really doubt, but if they were, then I think it would drop a lot. Nothing on the floor. The nice thing about learning something or trying to get better at a boss is you kind of stop focusing on the money. Like I kind of forgot we're even here to try to get a glowing hole. Now if I get one, I'll be super excited. But we're not waiting for it. I think the Two-Beacon Shadow is going to go through its Scythe phase. I doubt it. I don't think Jagex wants the Shadow to be better than it is. Like, it's already... it already changes the game so much. I don't think they would actually buff it. Now, how will they change it? I'm very curious. I saw somebody suggest that maybe they would get rid of the magic damage multiplier, but keep the accuracy multiplier. And then just give it a bunch of extra magic damage. But yeah, I'm very curious how they actually end up trying to fix that problem. Okay, we're just gonna miss a bunch apparently. Okay. I think as long as the shadow scales off of like a multiplier of something, it's always gonna be hard to balance because it's just gonna be so gear dependent. They think they're gonna nerf the Eye of Ayak. It's possible. The Eye of Ayak is quite good, but they are buffing the Sang, and I think that'll put it a lot closer, so I don't know if they need to nerf the Ayak, and it's actually very clunky. I know on paper the DPS can be pretty competitive, but the 3-tick cycle and like places that's good, not having enough range, for example, like Chambers of Zarek is like really clunky to use the Eye. And the Soul Reaper is getting buffed. Yes. Well, it reminds me, I should go buy the Axe Ornament Kit. I didn't buy the Ornament Kit on release because it looked a little goofy, but I think they fixed it. That one far away just so we can spec now. Is it me, just me, or does it have a weird sound effect specifically on wave 5 when the rocks fall? Not too early. That's not even the GE. I know, I'm sorry. We're gonna double grab. Oh, maybe heal? Nice. How much time does it take to craft Oathplate armor? It is about 15 minutes. I know the Oathplate moneymaker is near the top right now, and I have been able to do it somewhat successfully, but it's very price dependent. So if the Infernal Shale is a little more expensive or the Oathplate shards is more expensive, then it really cuts your profit down, but theoretically, it's like 10 mil plus an hour. So you can do 4 an hour. But you have to keep in mind the price of the Oathplate shards, the Infernal Shale, and also the tax for selling. You lose like, I think 2% of, lose, math hard. You lose money to tax. 2% of 90 mil would be 1.8 mil? That seems like a lot. Oh my god. Yeah, that probably is it though. Okay, what was that? Delve 5. Okay. We're on to the real content now. Yeah, Dragon Plate Legs don't lose them. Yeah, I know. Look at. Should have a good chest going already. Why no Chally? Yeah, achievement diaries is a problem. I just can't get the diaries done. Maybe get clear here? Sad. To be honest though, we would not have enough spec for the Chally. Hey, we got... Okay, so if you kill the two things right as it dies as well, which is risky, I would not recommend doing it. Because if you're wrong and you don't kill him with your shot, then you're cooked. And that did not go where I wanted, but that showed up so late. What the fuck? Yeah, but we wouldn't have enough spec for the Chally, the ZCB, and the Ancient God Sword. There's no way. It was like worth more than my chest last time already. If you're wondering about the order of my inventory, it's kind of arbitrary. I just like it in the same spot. Play win? Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Oh, the garb's gonna leak, isn't it? Did. Okay, if the rock block's here, we're gonna go over here for a second. And then this is very awkward over there. Fine. Workable. Maybe we can... This is not a great place for him to be, I don't think. Actually. We're gonna take our time here. Maybe he'll clear this for us. It's not gonna... Oh, he's gonna melee whack us. Hey, it cleared some of it. This is a very long Delve 7 though. Yeah, the nice thing about this new tech is all these tiles here. Actually, I take that back. This does matter a little bit. Push me to Ducalo? Says two people, nice. Yeah, we've been kind of a big Coliseum stand for a while, but got it in 16 deaths, that's super good. I think I took 100. On Delve 6, how do you make him not car dash a second time? If you stand right in his northwestern corner or northeastern corner, he will glitch and he'll put his thing somewhere he can't actually go, which means he won't move. 10 tile packs. Okay, what was the video? Tile packs are in the description of Death Big Beasts video on Deep Delves. Now pushing 25 regularly, nice. I hope we get there soon. We're very close, but we're not doing it regularly. Holy money. It is 8. Oh God. I almost died. We're alive. Holy shit. Oh, the grub fucked me. You just gotta leave the grub. I did this literally yesterday. I'm like, never again. That is, we have nothing blocked, so we gotta do it the old-fashioned way. God, this grub's gonna leak too. Yeah, it's just there's no rocks left. Unfortunate. God damn it, guys. Rock killed me, I think. Another classic Doom death, not gonna lie. We go again. I do have the Ancient God Sword as well. Fuck. Alright, what is the lesson we learned from that? Don't attack the grub when he's under you. It's just not worth it. Love your stuff. Thank you, Matthew. Appreciate it. Okay, we re-gear and we get my fan. Can I put an ornament on the Ancient God Sword? I don't. Is there one? Honestly, I'm not sure. There's a few things I could. Well, sorry, not for this. For Coliseum, I could get the Sword Per Axe ornament kit and the Venator ornament kit. I don't think there is an AGS kit. That was a dumb death. Nice thing though, as long as you make it to Delve 8, you are making some money even if you die there. Expected value money anyway. I have 9 Dom pets, holy shit. AGS kits from LMS. Yeah, so this one though, Ancient Godsword. I don't know if there is one. Red Hat search is a bugged tile car phase. I think it is in. Let's see. Yeah, Death Big Beast video on Deep Delves. All right, I'm getting the fan. Okay, I guess one question is, can you hear the fan? It's one of those, like, actually I can check that myself, can't I? I don't think so. It's the dynamic microphone, that's what it's for, right? I remember when I was originally considering getting a microphone, like condenser mic or dynamic mic, and now I live somewhere that's like pretty loud and the condenser mic would like pick every little tiny thing up. So it was a good choice. Back to Delve 1. It's like your punishment for dying. Pause, maybe free heal? Did I whiff? No, we got it. Any tips for clearing wave 8? I mean, you could probably get one cheesed if you really want to, but the actual, you really just have to learn the timing on the double boulder. There's kind of no getting around it. You see a boulder? You move just before it explodes, and then when you hear the sound, you click on the shadow and then flick it. It takes for a lot of practice though. Instead of bringing anti-venom, I'd recommend you try bringing Lunars instead. Infinite poison clear. We would need death charge though. Death charge is like 100% mandatory. Unless your spellbooks flop death charge in each time, which sounds like a lot of APM. hit the number? Oh, we can. Are we gonna get more flipping from me? Actually have a free-to-play flipping to bond video that's almost done, so that'll be out potentially on Sunday. Fine day, Sunday. Five runes you can have spellbook swap, death charge, and cure me. Oh my god, that sounds like a lot of work. Maybe that's the next level to the deep delve though. No post on Sunday. You got it. My girlfriend and I don't even like what I don't know. We like Harry Potter fine enough, but it's not like my favorite movie of all time, but we still quote it randomly. I'm very curious if the Maggot King is going to be like Yama level prophet or Doom level prophet. I feel like Yama after like day 2 was only like was less profitable than next, like in the first week. At the end. I just got so wrecked by Doom there, holy. Just slipped the tile under me. Got a heal in here for sure. My inventory is all over the place. So I kind of started doing this without really questioning it, but is there a reason why the Ancient God Sword is better than the SGS? Does the SGS not always give you max hit or no? Because the AGS never misses, but maybe it isn't guaranteed max. I guess you don't hit any damage, so maybe it doesn't do anything. Got the Nally spec. I forgot that has a spec. Does that clear Venom? It does. Dude, I just hit the Natty Ruby by accident. This has got to be the run. As far as I know, SGS doesn't work properly. Yeah, I haven't tested it, but I have to assume there must be a reason, or else SGS would likely be preferred. Although people use Eldritch, don't they? Oh, just the trees. I'm not gonna lie, I was just hoping that item was randomly in my bank, because anything under like 30 mil, I just have everything. So I went and just checked my bank for the Eldritch, and I'm like, oh. And then looked, it was like a 200 mil item. In my head, it was a 50 mil item. Miss. Why did I move? We have to go to the other side. So as long as we're in one of these corners and we just wait a second, Doom will get oh my god. We'll get very lost. 58 HP, surely we do wave 7 with that. Hey Rivercon, how you doing? Clean wave? It was until I just tanked it at the end. It was a fast wave. We freaking obliterated him. Get our HP back. Oh my god, there's no way that just happened. I really hope the new boss doesn't have tile ragging. Please, something different. Just let me move on the ground, free and unobstructed. I know there's only so many levers that can make a fight hard, but I think they've been using a lot of the same lever recently. I think we'll get a clear on this one. I don't know why I picked that one. Okay, shift click through. Holy, we walked backwards. From the trailer look like it does? I know, it's like literally mustard and ketchup. Every tile ragged. I'm just hoping they're... just... I know guys, it's happening, isn't it? It's going for the diagonal orb, that was a bad call. I wanted to try to clear this up, but then I realized there was no easy way to do it. Yeah, what is this new diagonal orb tech? No, that's just called bad decision making. 77. Okay. Oh my god. Mistake City. Alright, we survived. We're gonna let this one ride. So we want to clear this up. Oh my god, I only got one of the tiles? Bro. Fun fact, any rocks on the third dash line doesn't get destroyed because Doom tiles skip over it. I will admit, there's a lot that goes into this boss. There's a lot of intricacies and like skill ceiling. So I think in that way, Doom has really succeeded. Hey, Rick Van Bellen, how you doing? PB here, I hope so. How does the poison get cleared? So this, up to wave 8, if you finish Doom with his punish mechanic, you'll explode a bunch of holy water, which clears, but besides that, your only way to clear it is with the Unraveled Earth thing, which is inconsistent, I will say. What I like about this boss is there are a lot of different people doing different strategies. Yeah, I agree. It is definitely... It has a lot of depth. And I think if they just fixed a couple annoying things about it, it would actually be like potentially my favorite boss. But there's just so many little things that irritate me, like pathing a rock blocking you and you just die, or like you're walking by Doom, walking the Earth Orb, but then he one-tick melee attacks you out of nowhere. Just a few, or double grub phase, just like a couple things, and I think this would be like an S tier boss. Hey, having to do early delves. Yeah, especially when you're like in the zone on a roll, and then you just die to something dumb and you just have to restart over. Grub phase just feels bad all around. I mean, I'm happy for one of them because it gives you a chance to just like chill for a second and figure inventory out, heal a bit. But having to do a second one is just slows it down so much. Fix my inventory up. Let's go, Delve 9. There we go. I didn't get baited by the grub guys. Is this gonna be the cleanest one so far? Is our DPS good enough to get a clear though? Might be. And we missed. Honestly, we're pretty clear right now. It's all good. Okay, so actually our boost is ticking, never mind. A minute 15 delve, that's pretty good. I love Corrupted Gauntlet, but the loot feels stale. I mean, I'm curious what it'll be like after they make all the changes to it. If you kill the boss on the first shot after failing the clear, you have 2 ticks to kill 2 trees and get a clear anyway. Yeah, okay, so you just click them really fast. I'm still working on that. Problem is if I fuck it up and don't kill the boss, then it's GG. But yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. Okay, we're gonna pause. I didn't wait long enough. Oh my god. It's actually very fortunate we didn't die there. Why did I click off early? Or did I just go late in general? Okay, what do we got here? I'm dragging this way still. And probably still drag him this way, honestly. I don't know if I can attack from here. Yeah. Oh, I missed it again. Thank you for hitting T-Bow. Is the combat pot worth it with the Crystal Halberd spec at Doom? I don't think so. I mean, it probably... Yeah, debatable. Should be the first Mega Red to get. That's what I discussed internally with my people, beat my brain for quite a while. It really depends on what content you want to do. They're all very strong. If you want to do Taub, you want to do Colosseum, you want to do Slayer bosses, you probably want to get a Scythe. If you want to do Chambers, Doom, Muspa, other stuff like that, you probably get a T-Bow. And if you want to spend the least amount of money and do a bunch of bosses, but probably less of the absolute peak moneymakers, you get a Shadow. Okay. 66 HP, that should be fine. Get it. We're taking some damage here. Oh no. Oh, for fuck. God damn it, guys. That's just a comedy of errors. How do you have such low DPS? Alright, we're getting the streaming debuff. I mean, we just messed up the double rock thing a couple times. We didn't tank the autos, but I think I get hit by the shadows and the rocks enough. We go again? The nice thing about Doom is I've died so many times, I'm just so unfazed at this point. Does even. Who cares? Oh wow, another Doom death. Anyway. Son of Abish, thank you, man. How's your day going? Do you think I should buy Inquisitor's Mace or Scythe, or should I wait? Well, the Inquisitor's Mace has gone up a lot, and likely Crush will be getting raids 4. But there's a lot of hype for the Mace right now, so you could be overpriced. My Doom PB is 23. I will be right back. Hello. What waves we pushing with 2 brews? Well, don't look at the last run, but we're getting all our health from the Ancient God Sword pretty much. The brews are just for emergencies. It's been a rough day on planks for me. Yeah, me too. Although, yeah, we've died twice, haven't we? Yep. So yes, me too. Surely we get a unique on stream before Blood Moon Rises comes out. Because after that, we gotta do that content. We're gonna be pausing Doom for a while, probably. With this event, you should be able to do 30 to 40. No, yeah, I think that is possible. I think 30 plus, I might have to start being a little more conservative with prayer and like flicking a bit potentially, but I mean, I had decent-ish supplies left when I tapped it at 23. I just ran out of Divine. forget the rock. Literally know nothing about how the Mega King will be fought, but I'm assuming it's gonna be ranged based on the trailer. Yeah, they have been known to troll in the trailer, but like, it does look like there's a wall between the Mega King, but maybe he plops down to the main arena as well. Because the wall would be a pretty big giveaway melee doesn't work unless you like halberd them, maybe. Yeah, I really have no clue. When's the Mega King? June 30th. Which is a Tuesday, is it not? Is that kind of weird? That's a lot abnormal. Yama was a Tuesday as well. Holy inventory. Are we saying that because Yama was released on a Tuesday and you can melee Yama, then the Mega King must be a melee boss? Honestly, I've seen much bigger stretch reaches just on Reddit recently, so who knows? Honestly, Yama is still one of my favorite bosses. Just doing the the donut fly or the melee method is just fun. The more I've kind of settled with Yama, I think it's a pretty cool boss. Probably not as difficult as they said it was going to be, but that's fine. It's kind of weird, like when you do the mage method. It's like literally you could probably go get a coffee while you do P1 and P2, and then P3 is like all the mechanics at once. So I think it may be better, like kind of worked your way up a bit. I think the Mega King could be a shadow boss. It feels like it's been the longest mega rare between having like an actual best in slot boss release. So in that way, I think it is likely. Is Yama that easy? P1 and P2 with Mage is quite easy. Like, you don't even have to prayer flick really or change your prayers because they're always going to be set. But you do have to do all the phases to beat the boss, so it's kind of a moot point, I guess, because you do still have to do the third phase. I assume a lot of you guys watch Dead Man All Stars. What would you say your favorite moment was? I already know my answer. Okay, there's actually two. There's a couple really good ones. Gnome's Infernal Clutch. That was probably the most epic part of the tournament, definitely. Probably my favorite funny moment is the skill specs piping when they're in the one of the Woolly Boss caves, and as soon as he does the sound, another team drops in. So many good moments, though. It would have been cool to go to Chicago to watch it. It's like 10 times funnier from skill specs perspective. Get a spec off. Yeah, I was watching the Other Block Warriors pretty much the whole time. At first because it was just a train wreck and I couldn't look away. Oh my god, look at that. And I guess it did kind of continue to be a train wreck the whole tournament, but they got pretty competitive towards the end. This rock actually just trolled me so hard. Victim has it. That was crazy. Oh my god, guys, it happened. Yes! It's nature's healing. What is this? Delve 5. If we can get everything. Yes. Alright, let's just do a pair of treads. Pair of treads? Oh my god. Dude, how many cloths? That is my 8th cloth. Ah well, still good. Any unique's good. Claim and leave. Oh my god, guys. 8 cloths. 2 Eye of Ix, 3 treads. To be fair, these are fully interchangeable. They're worth like the same amount. Treads is the only thing that really matters. But still. Hey. What was that? 60 mil? Surprised you only got 1 pet. I did see a second pet, but I planked, so we lost it. Alright, let's go make this sucker. I did say I would buy Zera Vambraces if I got the unique, and I'm gonna do it. Honestly, I cannot handle this recolor outside of Doom. Hey, we got a unique, guys. Let's fucking go. Yeah, this is a roughly 60 mil after cost. We'll see. Because the actual confliction gauntlets are like more like 80 something mil. I've done this so many times, it's actually hilarious. But so let's take it out. I don't know why I took the money out. I know I don't have to do that, but Fermented bracelet. Cheers. 10,000. And a mushroom pie, I think. What the? Why are these so expensive? Holy. Didn't factor in the mushroom pie cost. Oh my god. I'm an expert at making these now. Do I play on an old client or is it just stretched? This is just regular stretched mode, but my actual OBS is doing a lot of the kind of heavy lifting here. Okay. I just deposited them. It's actually going for 84. We're gonna slow sell this. We're not gonna cheat ourselves out of profit here. Hold up. 85,500 right now. Beautiful. Okay, so that will leave us 85, 220. And then if we buy the Zaravan braces, that will be 77. But it is an item still. Yeah, let's do it. We deserve them. Pause. 78,600. There we go. Treat yourself. Exactly. Beautiful. So that is another chunk unlock. So we have now one saved for Blood Moon Rises. Plus, we still have 140 mil, which will allow us to buy about 5 or 6 of the cheaper items. Slap this bad boy on. They actually look sick. What's the rough estimate of chunks for DT2? I think something like 10 to 15 now. But because we have Blood Moon Rises coming up so soon, we're gonna save as much as we can for that. And then carry on with DT2 after. Doom again. Hey, well, we were rewarded. Actually, so it paid off, Jordan. Doom again, I know. Alright, so we can actually fix this tab now with the Zerites. Why prims over treads? Oh my god, I'm dying. I don't have treads is the main problem. Treads would be way better. Treads actually give us another additional 2 max hits. So that would be the next upgrade for Doom by far. Prims don't have the +1 range strength yet, I don't think, do they? I feel like that is... None of the summer sweep up changes have been added, I don't think. Okay. My only glower on Doom was the pet. Unlucky, dang. Okay. Let's do a quick little DPS calc here. So, what is this? Prior. We were hitting a 77, and now we are hitting a 79. And if we were to get the Vernet Treads Max, we'd be hitting an 81. Probably should restock on arrows. Yeah, I think you are correct. Void is 83 in max. Nice. It's crazy how strong Void is, honestly. Have we green logged it? Yes, we have. Yes, we can't get to the Void Knight outpost. There's no quest that goes there, so it's like we're locked at a Void, but that's fine. It's really just Theater of Blood and this that kind of matters. Okay, back to back, guys. Now the real question is the back to back when you hit the same delve level again, or is it the same run? Is it still a back to back if we get this on delve 20? We'll leave that to the greats to decide. By the way, your videos are good stuff. Love them. Thank you, man. Look at this man with fully fortified Missouri. GLGL. He looks so fucking skinny. Ah, I forgot the Divine Bastion. Yeah, well. How's Ostoiac? He's on a bit of a hiatus. There's been so much happening in the main game right now. We had Blood Moon Rises. We had a couple really big blogs come out. I will kill Saul on an account though. We are pretty much good to go. Okay, no, we're not pretty much good to go. We're using a magic short bow, but like, we can do it, I believe. Pause? Dang. Steve getting absolutely mogged. Yeah, getting Missouri mogged. God damn. I'm just trying to live my life here. Go to Doom and that guy just has to show me up like that? Something popped up right where my mouse needs to go. Oh my goodness. You're getting uninstalled later, whatever the hell you are. Surely Steve has grubby little mitts when he got that gear. I mean, he's got some grubby ass mitts because the amount of random gear he's handled, yikes. All the money and platinum tokens and ornament kits, like how many people have been dirtying those things up? Well, at least we got one more item. A nice send-off to Doom for now. Who knows? Maybe we'll be back. I feel like the Mega King won't be as profitable for as long as Doom has been, but... Hey Ryan, how you doing? Welcome back. What's the best site for seeing return on investments for flipping? Well, I use G-Tracker, but also just the main wiki is pretty good now, although it doesn't have as much price history. My Doom RNG goes to pets. Thank God they made it so you don't get a glow hole when it's a pet after your first one, because I would have been just super disappointed every time. Yeah, that was, considering the pet's so common too. It's like, it's not even just hilarious to get a dupe pet, it's just disappointing because you get more pets than items normally. Or it's the most common of the drops, anyway. Holy 3 doses. $11 pets, holy. 7 treads, 11 IX, 13 cloths, holy. This is a Delvin man. Is this delve 4 or 5? It is 5. I guess we could say we've been pretty lucky on getting a few amount of pets. We didn't get 9 pets, so I guess maybe we're up on that. Are we better on rate? Pretty much, yeah. We have way more cloths than the other items, but we are better on rate on boots, so we have more cloths and less Eyes of Iac, but it doesn't really matter. They're kind of the same. The real delve's just begun. Hey, just started watching Trader Steve on episode 17. Hell yeah, thanks, man. I guess we got 50 episodes now. You still got a good backlog to watch. We're max HP. 2 pets, 7 treads, 10 yaks, 8 claws. Did you plank any of the pets like I did? Might as well drag him. Like, a duplicate pet really just does not matter to me, so it's like I probably will just risk it each time I see one. So I may lose another one in the future. Does Iac have increased range on Doom? No, I don't think so. Is there any reason I don't use the Mocha teleports? I think it just baked in my brain when they were 200k a piece. I just stopped using them. Probably could. Also, maybe an extra inventory slot because we can just use this to teleport out. But mostly because they used to be really expensive. But they're much more affordable now. I think they're worth using. I guess you could bring 2 and then just use the other Mocha teleport to teleport out if you wanted, but the runs are so long, theoretically, that like it just doesn't, I don't think it matters too much either way. Maybe we get a free clear here? That was really stupid. I don't know why I did it like that. I risked it for the grubs and took a lot of damage. Not worth. You think about the wilderness crab teleport? I would flip them in dead man mode. I have not tried in the main game. All right. 50 HP, we're fine. Pause. Alright, clean so far. Can we clear this? Beautiful. Yes. What boss is this? This is Doom. It's been my prison for a while, since it was released. Okay. We cleared this up. That's really good. Because you kill the grubs in this line, you really want this cleared. I would like a little more HP, but that's okay. I'll bring us up to pretty close to 99. Close enough. We're not gonna get that last grub, and that is okay. Okay, we're gonna pause. Attack. Okay, we got it. It's pretty clear there, maybe here. I don't know. We'll take it for clear. That's decent. No more call out? We're gonna do more call out. I kind of, before I really start hammering away at it again though, I kind of want to wait for the Soul Reaper axe changes. We'll probably do some KC, but if you get a Vernix, I'm gonna keep them. Maybe I should. That would be such a big upgrade. Okay, if we get a Vernix on stream, I'll keep them. There's no way we get a Vernix on stream there, right? It's just, that will never happen. Take a heal. Always making sure we bop it once or else we might die. Reverse psychology play. Yeah, does reverse psychology work on RNG? Oh my god, I didn't have the right. I think it was too late. Ah, well. Taking that random bit of damage really makes everything a lot sketchier. Oh well, we just said this isn't truly an emergency situation yet, I think. I would like to double spec, but I just feel like I'm not gonna get it off in time. Fortunately, if the Doom phases while your AGS, Ancient Gods spec is still charging, for lack of a better word, you just lose it. But I hate that. Unfortunate. It's fine. In the words of No Monkey, chill, it's fine. Hello over here on YouTube. Hello, hello. Alright, now we brew. I thought that rock would survive. We're leaking, and it's fine. It's like leaking Inferno, Nibblers. You just gotta do it sometimes. have rocks in the right spot this time. Yes, we do. Okay, we're gonna try to get it clear. We got it, nice. That's still pretty good there. Honestly, I don't know. I really should have thought this through more. We're gonna lose it if we don't do it. That was... Oh well, that's fine. It's funny when No Monkey was killing Zuck and he's like, yeah, chill, it's fine, chill, it's fine, chill, it's fine. And I see so many comments being like, wow, he's so chill and he's so fine. I'm like, that's just his mantra. He is stressing the fuck out. He's just a goat that he was able to do it. He's like, he's so calm. I'm like, bro, he's like shaking for the pressure, but he clutches it up. How was my DPS so bad earlier? I got a Earth phase before Grub phase. That's just embarrassing. Oh boy. No rocks. So does that pop out then? Yeah, it does. He looked so sad when he thought he wouldn't have her for 2 seconds. Yeah, I mean, just the amount of pressure that builds is insane. Like, the stakes were even... Like, the stakes were high because it's deadman mode, but, like, they didn't need the mission completion necessarily, but just, like, the pressure of, like, being so close. Like, it doesn't matter if it's your first Infernal Cape or your 100th. If you have invested 2 hours of your time and you're at the very, very end, the pressure is just so high. I think my client like it. This? Well, just for reference, it's like that. So it's just regular stretched mode. Where the hell is that setting even? Anyway. It's quite small. Okay, Del 14. We're doing good. We gotta keep our divines going though. Pause. Maybe get that grub. Excellent. Area looks pretty good. Yeah. you're talking about my poison control, then yes, I think the section we need to work in here is actually pretty solid. If you're talking about my room, then thank you. I'm not gonna ZCB. It's too late. T-bow's already hitting anyway. Yeah, our zone is pretty solid. Very clear. Let's kill. This is Delve. 15 now. That T-bow just absolutely went crazy that time. Alright, we keep going. Divine sticking. Less thinking, more dumping. More more dooming. Oh my god, it instantly turned my brain off for a second. Honestly, that's probably fine. That won't really matter too much. I would like to get a heal in here. That was not enough. Okay. Yeah, we can't get a heal in, unfortunately. We have rocks down there, perfect. Our damage is very poor. Yeah, we can heal on this grub phase. The only benefit of getting the second one, really. The misclick of the century. These grubs are gonna be enemy. Ah. Oh, we did it. And we're still in pretty good shape, honestly. I tried running him back to the middle on his third slide. I found it helps with poison. Okay, interesting. Might be worth it. I've definitely done that a few times when I noticed the boulders are gonna get destroyed here. Also, good outcome for bad DPS. Yeah, at least you get the heal. Okay, Delve 16er. $78 HP is really nice. Oh, we hit our new max. Oh my god, we almost instantly destroyed it though. Heal? Chicken music? Okay. Gotta remember where some of the tracks were removed. There's some funny ones in there from like just random video segments I wanted it for, but finish my Dance Dance Revolution with the grubs. Oh, they're gonna hit anyway, aren't they? Literally nothing I can do with that. These rocks will survive. Nice. We'll pause a second. And T-Bam missed. We're still in Venom. Jesus. Alright. We go deeper. I feel like there's a voice sample from like multiple electronic songs where it's like, we have to go deeper. Maybe we get that on the soundboard. He attacks 3 times, but I missed. Heal. Go for a double one. Okay. Operation Don't Plank. $17. We do have these armor brews, which you can use as a boost, range boost. We really have to. PB is 23. Alright, slow down here. We are misclicking a lot. Okay, got the heals off. Tank poison for a couple ticks, it's fine. Do we get a decent clear? I'm So I'm just gonna clear these tiles. Alright. Potion's done. We can take a second here. Is 23 my PB because I couldn't continue? Or because I got a drop? I think I ran out of range potion, which we will likely do here as well. 18. A bit past my depth watching this. It must be really gratifying pushing deeper delves. It is actually pretty satisfying. Another line is S tier clears 1 east of melee line. Is it this line you mean? Oh, so yeah, our poison's looking pretty good. Easy step under grub. That's true, actually, yeah. Yeah, these two are good. That one's good. After that, it's kind of somewhat irrelevant. Okay, let's see if we can get to 20 at least. We have, oh yeah, a divine, a few armor brews, and decent at everything else. Our chest also is solid, but not insane or anything. We ignore that. Pretty good so far. Gotta get the timing down so I don't tank poison if this one comes by. Not the cleanest grub killing, but that's okay. Doesn't have to be perfect. Just has to not be terrible. T-Bow go kind of crazy. Does this seem safe here? Oh my god, I wasn't. Oh no. Honestly, maybe. That was dumb. I should have just tanked a poison. I knew it. 46 HP is a little risky, but I don't really want to armor brew in case we actually can keep going. Good luck. $47 HP is plenty, right, guys? I just tank it. I'm sure a really good player could have maybe done that, but thank you for the mage, only grubs. We got poison. Okay. Delve 20. Okay, we gotta keep going. We only have a minute left in our divide. We keep going until we almost certainly will die. Oh, thank you for the prime. Malone. We're looking at. You're a beast, thank you. Come on, Tebow. Stimulation overload. 63 HP. Okay, we're gonna heal. Maybe another one. Oh, that I knew that was gonna happen eventually. Unlucky. I actually have... Alright, I guess we're... Where the fuck is anything for me to use? Oh, we lived. Where are my rocks at, bro? Okay. Jeez. Kevin Malone, thank you for the prime. Nice kill, thank you. 21. We've it would be very stupid to keep going. Any payout yet, boss? We actually did get a glow hole today. Some confliction gauntlets, so it's actually been a pretty successful delving. Never caught a stream before. Love the YouTube content. Started 3 off to kill. No, that was definitely not your fault. It was the rock. The rock fucked me. I just click over here. I didn't dodge the rock and just as I was walking. That's another thing with Doom I just fucking hate. I think we're gonna lock in and we're just gonna do another one. Let's see, because we're pretty clear. This is back to back or bust. This is a bad idea. Why did I summon a thrall? That was stupid. We're kind of back. I wish that grub hadn't leaked, but not rewarded. we netted a little HP from that wave, but not a lot. Okay, we do need to... No, we don't reboot yet. We got 2 more waves, guys. Double boiler? Really? Really not much I can do about those grubs. I walked on in case. Okay, one more. Alright, we're tied for a PB. I think we re-armor brew now because we're down quite a few range levels. We're into the sand queue now, boys. Oh, the bill's gonna hit me. Oh, fucking grubs, dude. I'd be so good on HP otherwise. Hit boss, please. Yes. 24. But 25 is such a clean number, guys. $1.7 mil loot though. But 25, and we can call it a day. I'll be out of ranging pot anyway. Garbage loot anyway. Honestly, it's not that amazing for 25. Okay. Probably keep the rain. It's not like we can brew anyway, so maybe we just range pot for it. Treads next. Delvers always give up right before their runic treads drop. We got it, yes. Oh, we killed him. Yes! Okay, that's gotta be it. 25. We just nuked him. Thank God for that. Nice. I'm claiming before you guys talk me into doing another one. GG, thank you, thank you. Okay, what is the expected profit from a 25? We may have gotten nothing from that run, but what's the expected profit? $11.2 and 2 mil in basic loot, so 13 mil run. $70 sunk his bones, 1 mil right there. I think they fixed that one. When you're on the wiki checking EV, you know you're damn bad. Yeah. You always gotta check the expected value though. Hey, we got one solid run in there. Let's go. We get a Yama drop soon. Yeah, we're so dry on Yama. I just want a piece of oath plate just for the log. Or you should get it, honestly. How to learn to edit videos? Just slowly over time. I really just gotta put a little more effort into like taking the time to learn something new for editing every once in a while, because like it makes a difference. Okay. Confliction gauntlets. I believe they're sold off. Yes. Beautiful. So we're 20 mil down on where we started, but we now have these bad boys. Well, guys, I think that's all I got for today. It takes a lot out of a man, but we will be back tomorrow, I think. Tomorrow or at worst Sunday. We'll see if we can push it further. I think, what do we need? I think we needed one more divine, and we needed to milk our prayer a bit better. Anyway, guys, enjoy your Friday, and we'll talk to you tomorrow, if not Sunday. Peace.